It's a terrible...
This table is filthy. Oh, look at this rag over here.
Shouldn't all this to be set up? It should be set up before I arrive.
How's that?
Didn't you learn, dude? You're now a grip.
Welcome to Curiosity Public. My name, Dutch.
My name, Jules.
YOLO Dylan!
It's YOLO Dylan!
And welcome to yet another one of our world famous drink-throughs.
Yeah, one viewer from Australia.
Yeah, that's worldwide, man. Worldwide phenomenon, I think is actually the specific term for what this is.
Prestige worldwide.
And today, we've got another drink through that nobody asked for, but that we really wanted to do, which is for a tequila brand known as Volcan. The full name is Volcan de mi Tierra. Did I say that right?
Volcano.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dylan's very proud of that ball that lights up.
Actually, there's like two modes.
Mood lighting? Oh, it's pulsating. It's like a volcano.
It's like
lava.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, well, if you guys have seen, we did do a review of the Blanco. First video of the day, and I already can't talk. We did a review of the Blanco. It kind of surprised us all. Volcan is kind of a newer brand, and it's a luxury brand. It's LVMH, right? Which is
like your baggage.
Luz Vuitton.
What the f*** are you saying? I'm reading designer's name, Luz Wooten.
Your handbags.
Going Hennessy. So it's
earring.
Your boots.
Golden earring. Yeah. And it kind of surprised us. We all liked it quite a bit. It's actually quite an enjoyable sipper, this Blanco. And we decided after accumulating a few more bottles from the lineup to do a little drink through here. Well, what else do we have? We've got a special release of the Blanco Smoke, which apparently is smoky. I don't know anything about it. We've got their regular release Reposado. And then we've got the Cristalino Reposado. And apparently they also have a Cristalino Añejo, but it's not available in our market, at least not right now. Then we have the Extra Añejo. No, sorry, that's not the Extra Añejo. That's the High Proof Blanco, the Tahona Blanco. And then the Extra Añejo, which is actually it's a Repo, technically. Is this one of those that's like aged in a different kind of barrel or something?
One of those.
All right, well, we'll get to those down at the end. But let's kick things off with the Blanco. All right, Blanco, let's take a quick look at the bottle. Look at that. Wonderful. Really, I mean, good-looking bottle with the volcano there on the bottom. Oh, that's the price we paid for this. Look at that. I paid $53.99 for this.
Whoa.
But good-looking bottle.
Very cool.
Goes well on our set with
tint.
the blue, you know?
Looks cool.
Oh.
Look at that, man.
Volcano erupted.
Yeah, I did happen to spill quite a bit. Inadvertently, as Jules says.
Sure. Whatever. James Lipton would never make that mistake.
All right, well, we've all had this one before. Wow, this is a
He got canceled?
I don't remember.
He's dead.
So he canceled himself.
Oh,
Jeez, guys.
God, dude.
Morbid.
Respect.
Oh, man. It is a very nice Blanco, I gotta say. This one really
It
surprised me.
permeates the room, and that's always a good sign.
It's because I spilled it here.
It's. I would say the first impression is like depth, right? Depth of everything with nosing and.
I'd say depth and then like crispiness though. I mean, it feels really fresh.
Yeah, it's very crisp. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
This pairs so well with food, too.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, it's...
And I think we were at a restaurant. Didn't we order this?
Burros and fries?
No. It was a
Not
steakhouse.
that kind of restaurant?
Yeah, it was a steakhouse, yeah. It was very good.
Yeah, really.
I'm really enjoying it.
It cuts through everything.
So we know that this is a blend of low and highland, right? NOM 1523, I think. What do you think? I mean, like...
I think
does it matter? Should we go into this discussion of lowland?
I don't
know. High,
fruity.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you can... There's some subtlety, for sure. But I think it's also a blend of Tahona and then roller mill, if I recall. And then this is just the Tahona stuff.
Okay.
But I think it's such a nice blend.
Why would you buy this over all the other Blancos?
Well, availability is one thing. It's pretty available in a lot of markets.
Yeah.
And if you think about like, the Fortalezas and the Tapatillos, this may be more available for some people. I'd say Arete This is better, probably than the square bottle.
Regular, yeah.
I think it's. I mean, Tequila Ocho is probably the one I would look to over this.
How about Lalo? That's the other kind of
another good one. I mean, they're all any one of those I'd be perfectly happy to sip on. You know, they'd be very interesting to try side by side because this shares a lot in my mind, in my recollection of what Ocho brings to the table. That crisp, refreshing agave.
Yeah, I would say this is refreshing, right?
Very refreshing.
It's not like really like jammy, like, you know, agave, syrupy. No. It's not like that. There's a little bit of spice, right?
It's well balanced.
A little bit of earthiness. Yeah, I would say it's kind of right in the middle. Yeah. The difference between this and like the others for me is like, in terms of the flavor profile, it goes right in the middle, but it has depth.
Yes.
Right? That's what I like. I like the finish, actually, more than anything.
Yeah.
Because it has such a depth of flavor that you can't like shake it before the next sip, and so it enhances the subsequent sips.
It's
and
clean.
So this is why I think you would get it. It makes a great gift.
Yeah,
but the price is high.
The price is a little high. I agree for sure. But I would also say that if you're a drinker who likes like the Cuscoine, the spicier stuff, you may not like this as much.
Yeah.
If you like the really earthy stuff, the Don Fulanos, you may not like this as much either. But if you like that kind of more crisp, refreshing,
I think if you enjoy like soupçon of all those, this has it.
Yeah,
you can find it.
Yeah, it's there.
You can find it, and so as an academic exercise, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So
and it's a nice starting point.
Yeah, I would say if you guys have a weekend and you have a bunch of people coming, I'd get a bottle and drink it and see what kind of flavors you get.
It looks really nice on your shelf.
True.
All right, let's move on. All right, next bottle is the Smoke. Now, I was saving this for a Fresh Crack episode. We never ended up doing it. It's still sealed. Never tried this. That's what it looks like there. It says Blanco Smoke. And it's got kind of like a...
Is there a dark tint to that bottle?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's got like a black tint. Does this have it too? Yeah. This is darker.
Volcan. Yeah.
You know,
it does look darker, right?
It's a little bit darker. We'll just put them side by side.
Man, I can't tell because the set is so dark.
I mean, they're different, but not crazy. Do we know anything about this?
Yeah, it's smoke.
So this is inspired by the eruption 200,000 years ago of a volcano. This is the same thing, but...
Volcano.
Do you know what they did for the smoke?
Was it Mount Pinatubo?
Wait, what? Matumbo?
Manumbo? What was it?
No, what was it?
Wow.
Mamimbi? Mamimbi?
Mamimbi means Mamimbi.
All right, well, I can't get this thing open.
Wait. Let me. I want to talk about this a little bit. So this is expertly aged. They say expertly quotes.
It's a Blanco.
10 days.
Oh, 10 days.
And finished in peaty malt whiskey casks.
So we're getting peat whiskey. So this is going to be like that Lafroig.
So it's a flavored tequila to me.
Well, no, it's like the Lafroig. What was that bottle? What brand was that?
Corazon, right?
Corazon? No, it was.
I thought it was Corazon. Corazon? Sorry, am I supposed to say Corazon?
Altesoro. Yeah, Altesoro has the Lafroig aged bottle. So I imagine it's going to be something like that. So how's the nose?
A little bit more subdued than
more subdued than the Lafroig Altesoro.
I mean, I'm getting subtle.
It's very subtle, but it's quite nice. It kind of gives it like an earthy component.
What I like is that, I mean, the agave still stands out. So it didn't really muddle the agave.
Oh, okay.
Palate.
I got some things to say. So first, I would not drink this. I would not sip this. In fact, I wouldn't get more than one bottle of this in my collection. However, the thing I like about this is that it accentuates the fermentation flavors. It's actually really interesting.
It's almost like effervescent.
Yeah, I am.
But I'd say it's almost like a little bit bland, of that effervescence. Yeah.
You know what?
It's weird.
You know what this reinforces? It reinforces that I am right. Because I said, I always talk about Scotch, like peated Scotch, right? Like eyelids, stuff like that, right? I say the peat is like the platter in which it presents the flavors. Here, this is a perfect example of they just had a little bit of that quote unquote smoke. And it really just like showcases the fermentation.
It makes a lot of the other things pop. Because of it. Because it's there, yeah.
That's right. So in that sense, I find it to be a fascinating release Would I sip this every day? No. It's not a daily sipper.
It's not nearly as refreshing as the regular.
No, it's not.
Definitely
I would
not.
totally go back to.
That's what I mean. Compared to the regular, this is really bland to me.
I don't think it's bland at all. I think it just brings another element in, and you lose the crispness and the refreshing
it's all
aspect,
gone.
but you get like an earthiness.
I know what you're talking about. I'm going to interpret what you're saying in that I think it kills some of the sweet components, some of the
agaves.
Like the complexity starts to disappear because it brings out like that fermentation. It brings out like just a touch
Well, it's
of that.
weird. It's kind of like it improved the depth, but it didn't like improve the breath.
Yeah.
Right. You almost like you chopped off some flavors, but you brought in this
earthy, other component.
funky, earthy kind of thing. So I'd say like if you feel like there was an earthy component missing from the regular Blanco and it was too sweet for you, then this might be your jam. But it's more academic than anything else. Like this is not.
I like this because it allows. No. It allows me to analyze the Blanco.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
I would say.
Did you say Blanco?
No, Blanco.
I heard the Branco. I also heard flatter, but not platter.
Oh, platter. Oh, we'll check the dates.
Jeez, so racist.
Okay. On that note, let's move on to the reposado. All right, pass on down the repo.
All right.
So let's take a look at the reposado here. 40% alcohol, 100% agave. Same NOM there, 1523. I mean, pretty good color on that.
Yeah.
Pretty good color on it.
So the big question I think you guys have on your mind is, will Dylan buy this reposado?
I don't think I would.
No.
I don't care.
No, he does. He does. Look at he's sweating. So he's waiting.
Do you care, really? Whether or not he buys this? Okay. All right.
He actually cuts out the parts where he's like,
I don't know what I'm doing there, but okay.
Playing the flute.
the skin flute?
That's not how you play the skin flute.
Wow. Cut that.
Cut that, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's like what I would typically get in average.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm missing an elevation to this.
Yeah,
I agree.
It reminds me, the nose reminds me of arete. It's got a little bit of that waxy thing.
No, I just.
Just a slight.
Yeah, I'm not getting that, but
I'm getting that.
He's not.
I don't love the nose.
I mean, it's like singular.
It's singular.
Very banal.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not great. Let's go on.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, very bland.
I feel like yes, this definitely bland.
It's not bad though. It's still drinkable. I get a little bit of bitterness on the finish though.
I
Me
do.
too.
I get
And
it.
I don't know if that's just coming off the smoke that's doing that to us.
No.
Let me do another sip. Let me see.
It's really subdued. Everything is just kind of. It's been killed.
Yeah.
It's been killed.
The finish is a little bit better on the second sip, but it's still not great.
No, I'm getting. I feel like I got more bitterness on that
Average.
second one.
Average at
It's
best.
almost like turning my mouth inside out.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
Like mouthwashy.
Yeah.
Weird. What happened?
What happened? What happened?
What happened?
Great. More cutting for me.
I like how we both know.
I know exactly.
Exactly. I mean, like, I don't even know how to describe this because there's really nothing.
Which is so weird to
I'm
me
just
because
kind of disappointed. Just that's all I can say.
it's so weird coming from like the base product is so good.
So good. Then it gets
Get
chopped.
a little age on it. Like maybe the barrels are not.
It just pulls,
The agave's gone. The finish is so disappointing.
yeah,
The
it's
bitterness is
really,
sticking with me.
yeah.
I just rinsed my mouth and I took another sip. It's still there. It's like it's not
What happened?
not my jam for a repo. And I feel like if it had more sweetness up front. I still don't care what you think.
No. He does.
I do. I care. No,
Cares a lot. He cries.
Quarter push.
Cries.
All right, let's move on. Okay, now let's see what happens if we filter the repo. So this is the Cristalino repo. And like I mentioned earlier, they do apparently have a Cristalino Añejo. In general, we don't really care much for...
Our track record...
Cristalinos are like seem really stupid.
It's like, why?
It's been pretty bad.
It's been pretty bad.
I mean,
It's like
other than getting rid of flavor
it's like if you want
and make it look white,
if you want unaged clear.
clear.
You want unaged tequila. Casper.
Wow.
Cut that.
Friendly ghost.
That's staying in.
Yeah, it's like let's take all the flavor out that the barrel just added. So like, what's the point?
Oh, but was the side ribbed?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's textured. The bottle's beautiful. Don't get me.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
cool.
like it looks like the Fortaleza glass, you know.
I like that better than
Like
this.
hand
actually.
blown.
Oh yeah, this is by far this is a really and the topper is different too.
Yeah.
Show that there. See, look, that's
You know what it looks like?
Look at that focus.
It looks like an upside down hat from
Devo.
What's it called? Fifth Element.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or Devo. Oh, the bottle lip is different too.
Lip is. There's actual lip.
It's gonna be hard to pour.
So did they have to spice up the bottle to make up for the lack of anything else, or
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go in objectively here.
how's the nose?
Yeah, better than the
Better than
Rosado.
the Repo.
It's similar. It's similar,
It's sanded down.
Yeah.
It's weird.
but it's
like
almost better because it's a little more
better 'cause
focused.
It's more, yeah.
You know what it smells like? It smells like water.
Like I get that waxy thing.
The smell
on
of
this,
water.
too. Not in a bad way. That's pleasant.
Oh, I think I'm getting that here too. The
pleasant.
waxiness.
Better.
Like the Red style.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that.
Yeah. You're
I don't
right.
know.
Let's go in.
It's really subdued. Okay.
Better than the Repo. I feel like that's the only thing I can say
Okay.
about this.
This is interesting.
So what happened was, so the way that I look at it is the regular Blanco, I feel like it goes right in the middle, right? So it's kind of balanced in its own way. And then this, what it does is like, whoosh, it just
Yeah.
cuts out this entire
Oh, no.
section. It's very light,
Yeah.
very bright and sweet, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. And it's really not that interesting
Yeah.
because you lose a lot of the sugary components, the depth of like deep sugars and
It's the
jams.
filtering. You
Yeah,
can
it's
tell
just-
it tastes filtered.
and then the thing that makes it really bad is the alcohol bitterness.
At the very end,
Yeah,
I get it back.
really gets enhanced, and you're like, why are you enhancing that component? You
Yeah, I
should
think-
not be doing that.
The initial palate hit, in some ways, was better than the Repo.
Oh, no.
Not as good as the Blanco. Either one of the Blancos, honestly.
I mean, it's not
yeah,
as bad
totally.
as.
I'd still go
Hey,
for
you know what?
this
It's not
over.
as bad as the Kevin Hart one.
Oh yeah, that one was.
Yeah,
awful.
that was.
This is not like there's
or,
nothing.
or Casa Dragones.
I don't think there's any additives in this. It certainly doesn't taste like it. It's just like there's something gets weird with these as they start aging. I don't know what it is. And this is. It's almost like they knew that and it's like, oh, we gotta filter it, and then it's
Do you know
It's
anybody?
almost like I'm getting the waxiness on those filters.
So, do you look? Do you know
Weapons?
Do you know anyone that says like, dude, I really love Crystalinos? I don't know anybody.
I'm sure they're out there. There's a lot of marketing behind Crystalinos.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone. I don't know anybody.
Well, you don't.
I don't know.
Hang out
You
with
don't know anybody though.
Nobody on my
How do you
island.
know
Nobody
us?
on my island dare to drink Crystalinos.
Exactly.
Overall, pass.
Yes. Pass.
No, fail. It's just a fail.
I'm going to pass on it.
Me too.
It doesn't get a passing grade.
Like,
D tier.
yeah, right now, yeah.
Except for the bottle.
It's not getting my money. Yeah, the bottle,
The bottle's
is
very
nice.
nice. Yeah.
I would just pour it out.
Yeah.
too.
I'd pour this in that bottle. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. All right, let's move on. All right, pass on down the Tahona Blanco.
Okay, this is the one I'm really interested in.
There we go. Tequila. Blanco Tahona is the BT there. It's clear on the bottom. White up top. Big gold stopper. Here's the back. Got the same NOM there.
It's a pretty cool bottle, man.
23. Yeah, it's a cool looking
Frosted
bottle.
white. Looks cool.
I feel like though this should have been like halfway.
Yeah.
Because this looks really cool just
Right.
down here on
You
the
gotta
bottom.
let
But
it stand out more.
let's see how the taste is. Who cares about all the appearances? Besides Jules. Now this is an expensive bottle. This is like $120
What?
Blanco.
Wow.
And we haven't talked much about the price of the others, but $50, something like that. I think this was around the same. Another price on this? I don't know how much this one was, but this was like 80 or something, the Cristalino. So expensive. You know, it's a luxury brand. They're pricing these like luxury products. So, okay. Blanco Tahona, how's the nose?
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm enjoying it.
There's that earthiness.
Yeah.
Really good earthiness.
Really enhanced.
Yes.
It's like,
Enhanced.
give me that granite.
Yeah. It's like enemy of the state. Like, zoom in, enhance.
Let's see the other side.
Yeah. It's like, shh. Yeah. Oh, whoa. I really like
lovely.
it. I really like it.
There's a crispiness back.
It's crisp.
And wow.
And I feel like
What's the proof?
But dude, there's an
it's
enhancement.
clean at 80.
80.
And I really like what it's doing with the spice.
Clean.
It's so good.
Clean.
Just crisp.
And but it's this plus that earthy component.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think this like it's like 7-Up.
It's very refreshing.
Effervescent, right?
I mean, that is very refreshing. Now, is it worth $120?
No.
I mean, no. You
No.
can get very good
No.
Blancos for much cheaper.
But it's a beautiful bottle.
It's a beautiful bottle. Make a nice gift.
And let me just say, as you know, I'm very humble.
Wow,
And
it's so
I
good.
don't think the world revolves around me. However, I feel like Louis Vuitton said, you know what? Dylan always says, I like Blancos and
When he's
extra
in the
Añejo."
store buying his
Right?
handbags.
No. He says, listen, Blancos and extra Añejo. Is it a coincidence that the two bottles that look really good happen to have the Blanco and the extra Añejo, the two things that I buy in tequila? Is it a coincidence? I think not.
Will it fit in your Louis Vuitton bag?
The defense rests. Don't you think so?
What?
Yeah.
Nobody's
they
listening to
built
you.
this
What are
for
you
me.
talking about?
They created this for me. Like they wanted me to just buy these two because they know I wouldn't buy this. Right? With the exception of the Blanco. But I would buy this Blanco and this. Now you are missing out on this though. Because I feel like the balance over there is actually quite good.
Yeah, I would still, if these are sitting on the shelf, I'm buying this to drink. Because it's half the price. And for a third of the price almost. So
But boy, man,
very good though. It's very
LV.
tasty.
you know me.
Refreshing is back.
You know me.
Do you know me? All right, let's get to the last one.
Yes.
Well, you know the finish is good, right? You like the finish?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. But you know, the weird thing is you can
It has
almost
spice.
kind of pick up where that bitterness is going to start
Yeah.
as it ages.
Yeah,
but
it's
it doesn't happen.
It
in
doesn't
this.
go- yeah.
It doesn't go all the way. It's good.
Yep.
My hand is covered in tequila.
I'm getting a little stingy with that water, man.
We got one more to go through. Dude.
There we go.
It's funny.
Pass on down the extra añejo. So here we go. Volcan. Look at that
You
black.
can turn on the light again.
Oh yeah, the light down here. Click a button, and it lights up, and then it pulsates. You hit it again.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool looking. There's the back.
Very cool.
So am I incorrect? This is actually, is it a repo technically? Because it's a blend of extra añejo and ultra aged tequilas. So I think it's technically marketed as a repo, labeled as a repo. You don't have any of the
What?
information.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
I am because it doesn't actually. It just says a blend of extra añejo and other.
Yeah, it's a blend of reposado, añejo, and extra añejo. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is
So
not.
like technically you can't.
Yeah,
You have to say
See, it's a lower.
reposado.
So
Yeah.
reposado.
So I have no idea why.
but it doesn't actually say. That's what I mean. That's why it just says XA.
XA, yeah.
You know, and on the back it says a unique blend of aged, extra aged, and ultra aged
Yeah,
tequilas.
but it's reposado.
There was another one that had to be called that, right? Was that the El Tequileno? Had to be labeled as a reposado because it was aged in a different kind of barrel. Even though it was aged past the 3-year mark, they had to label it as a repo. I believe something similar with this one. So, how is the nose?
Much better
Ooh,
than the
richer.
reposado.
This is richer.
It's okay.
I think this should have been the reposado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then they need to come out with
Yeah.
an extra añejo.
But I don't know what's up with the whole aging thing with this. It's weird. This is such an atypical lineup.
Yeah.
That's almost why I wanted to do this drink through, is because it's not just Blanco, Repo Añejo, Extra Añejo, maybe full strength Blanco, but like it's different.
Yeah. Now I will say, full disclosure, this is not my favorite XA.
No, it's very easy to drink.
It's easy to drink, but I feel like it fails when it comes to complexity. It fails when it comes to depth. It fails when it comes to...
You hit on the head. This is what the Repo should be. Or maybe even the Añejo. But like...
This should be the Reposado. Like where...
Yeah, it get hints of that age and barrel influence on the last third of the palate, which are very nice, but you want them to be louder. They're just like sprinkled in.
It's just so muted.
When I drank this the first time, I thought, wow, it tastes younger than I thought it should be.
Yeah.
Right?
It's good. It's enjoyable. It's just not... It's a background tequila.
Yeah.
And why are you going to spend that much money on it? Right.
I don't even want to sip on this. You're going to spend money.
It's okay, though.
I mean, on the positive side, the interesting thing about this is that it tries to preserve the Blanco strength.
Yes. I would agree with that.
But then on the flip side, it basically muddles things.
Yeah, the agave gets kind of washed out.
Yeah, it gets kind of this weird blend.
Especially that front for me, man. It's like it was really muted.
I mean, I can see...
I get most of the flavor on the back end.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that Añejo hint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
barrel
I can see why there's some criticism regarding this release.
Valid.
And I really don't think this is the Extra Añejo. I felt like this is... we need like 2 more releases over here.
This whole... Let's do a little bit of recap, like I said. This whole brand feels like they had a bunch of stuff lying around. They're like, oh, let's just release it. Put a label on it and release it. As opposed to this. Like, this is the far...
That's the crafted.
This,
once they got there.
This.
And then, yeah.
I mean, the Blancos, to me, the plain Blancos stole the show here.
Oh, yeah.
No question. The rest of the stuff is easy skip for me.
I have no reservation in making recommendation for the Blanco.
Yeah.
With the exception of the price.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's the same thing over here, way overpriced.
Yeah.
I think you can skip the rest.
I
really do
agree.
think you can skip the rest. Because I think for that money...
And you're not missing a thing.
Yeah.
You're really not.
You're not missing anything.
I would save that money. Go look at our other videos.
Yeah.
You're going to find way better, interesting things.
But this one I continue to enjoy.
Yeah.
And I would continue to recommend it.
Yeah, as a positive person, I will say I'm hoping that the Louis Vuitton will see this video and realize that Dylan is still waiting for the pair, but improve this.
And where's the high proof Blanco? That's the other thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a high proof version of this would be pretty sweet. I mean, not sweet, but pretty awesome.
Yeah. It'd be good.
I mean, I would love a 100 proof.
Radical?
Version. Radical. It'd be,
okay.
It'd be totally cool.
Radical.
But yeah, it's really strange that
Turtle.
that this is the Blanco is so good, and then everything else is just like what happened?
Yeah.
Black flagged on the last lap.
Yeah.
Right here. It's just...
All right. Well, on that bombshell, Jules, please take us out.
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Either way, let us know. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. All right, Dylan, needed the light on. Check out, if you want to help us out, please consider joining Curiosity Private membership program on YouTube and Patreon. We also sell t-shirts. Links in this, not that one. Links in the description. And we have a podcast on all the major players. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious.
Donatello, right? Donatello
Love machines.
Yeah.
Does machines.
And what is Dutch? April?
Michelangelo. He's Michelangelo.
Radical, dude.
It's April.
He's
April O'Neil. Yeah.
I think he's Leonardo.
Thanks for gender
He's
shaming.
the
No,
leader.
he's not Leonardo.
Leonardo.
No, I would say maybe I am because without me, nothing gets done here.
Exactly. He's Leo.
No.
Nah. Swear.
Donatello does machines.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's
the
you.
whole time.
This is you.
That's your station. Clear it off.
No, this is you. This thing.
Just move it out of the camera shot at least. Jeez. I'm
Now
responsible
there's
for
just
this
this
half.
blip that disappears.
All right.
It's like Speed.